Hey guys, it's Game Enthusiast here, and we are back at the park. The last time I was here was back in the fall for the release of the PlayStation 5 Pro and my review. So I'm back here again. It's springtime, it's kind of chilly out, it's like 47 degrees out here. And I also wanted to test out this mic and also talk about something that I have been fermenting uh, for the past couple weeks. As you can see here, I'm a big Assassin's Creed fan, and there was a lot of discourse leading up to that. And I was, it's basically kind of like, how well, I'm not really a sports guy, but you know how, like, you're rooting for your team, right? And people were just praying for that team's downfall, but that team, out of all the trials and tribulations, they end up winning the championship. That's how I feel right now. All the vitriol, all the armchair historians trying to, uh, you know, think that Ubisoft doesn't know how to do their research in terms of how they make a game. They were wrong, and they would have to, what's the youth say, cope. By the way, and I'm just happy that the game's great. I actually played it earlier this morning, and it's a beautiful looking game. I was playing on the PS5 Pro at quality, and it seems like they're not done with that. They're gonna do a quality mode. No, they're gonna add PSSR later on, and they're going to add in the ray trace reflections in the balance mode to equalize it to the quality mode. And the quality mode is amazing. It's very jaw dropping. It's one of the best Assassin's Creed games visually and gameplay wise I've played in recent years. Um, and yeah, I think we should start with the the discourse. So I was excited for this game. Finally, Assassin's Creed game set in Japan. A lot of people were rooting for this, and there was just a lot of hate over Yasuke, and I think it was unwarranted, um, because if you think about it, Yasuke is has an interesting perspective compared to Naue. Naue, she's a Japanese native, but for some reason, some people don't see that at all. Like, they kind of ignore the fact and they just focus on Yasuke. Um, and I think basically Yasuke has an interesting look as an outsider. So it's a new perspective, and we're kind of more in his shoes because he's new to this culture. Naue, she's a native in the Egon province, and it's she's she's very strong headed. Like, after events in the game, she's very passionate, very wears her emotions on her sleeve, very assertive, I would say, like very like brash. While Yasuke is a bit is like a more gentle, experienced, level-headed kind of thing, and I love the team's dynamic of that. Um, and I think it's going so well. I am over 50 hours in, and I'm just taking my time, just making the most of it, sipping it like a fine wine. I might actually, after I beat it, I might, if the new game, when New Game Plus arrives, I am going to, replay it again, but this time in immersive mode to get that Japanese voice acting, because I heard that's really good as well. Um, yeah, so I'm enjoying this, and also let me know how this microphone quality is. I got this. Actually, I got it like a month ago, and I just uh, like procrastinated into opening it. And yeah, let me know how it is. I think it sounds okay. I think it's a step up. Um, but yeah, I think the game is great. I've been a long time Assassin's Creed fan since 2009 with Assassin's Creed 2. I played Assassin's Creed 1. Um, afterwards, then Brotherhood, Revelations, 3, 4. Personally, 4, I think it's a great pirate game, but it just it didn't capture me like a lot of people did. Um, I didn't play Rogue, but I seen gameplay of it. I watched reviews of it. I played Unity, Syndicate, Origins, Odyssey, Valhalla, and I played through Valhalla begrudgingly a little bit because it was it was a very bloated experience. I wasn't really into the Viking thing, but I played through it. I even beat the Dawn of Ragnarok. I just did it kind of out of like obligation, just so I can keep up with the story. Even though I'm not a big story guy, I like gameplay and traversal. But I think Assassin's Creed Shadows has me hooked. I haven't been as hooked onto a game since Spider-Man, Spider-Man 2. And the wind's blowing. Hopefully, I think this is shaking a little bit. Kind of like how the wind blows in Ghost of Tsushima and Assassin's Creed Shadows. So yeah, I'm enjoying my time with Shadows. I like the combat. I like the weapons. I wish there was a little bit more finisher variety. But but the animations are really good. Now it moves very well, and each character feels different. They do a good job of differentiating the character's play style. Because being in combat with Naue is harder than being in combat with Yasuke. Trying to be stealth with Yasuke is harder than being stealth with Naue. But yeah, it's a great game. I think if you like feudal Japan and interested in Japanese history, in fact, like I think this night before, I didn't really sleep. I just kind of just laid in bed. But like when I was like, as I was awake, I was watching some Japanese history and stuff, and it made me want to watch some historic videos, kind of like how Assassin's Creed 2 did. And I love the codex. I love learning about the culture, Japanese culture at that time, and it's very fun. I I think it's one of my top 5. I think Origins is up there. I have a soft spot for Unity. Assassin's Creed 2 was my first, but there was also Brotherhood. So mix and match. But yeah, I think Ubisoft Quebec and Ubisoft did a good job, um, and they are handling it very well. Kudos to the social media guy recently. He's hilarious. That was like one of the biggest ratios I've ever seen. But um, yeah, I'm enjoying Assassin's Creed Shadows. I'm looking forward to the expansions. I'm looking forward to the PS5 Pro, further updates, and I'm also looking forward to the Switch 2 whenever the pre-orders go live. I thought it was going to come out April 9th, but reasons. But I'm looking forward to that. But you know, I'm happy that Assassin's Creed fans are eating well, and I'm also happy that this is a current gen Assassin's Creed game. It's not held back by the PS4 or the Xbox One, um, and it shows. I can't see this running on a PS4 or an Xbox One at all. The seasonal changes, I didn't get into that. The seasonal changes and how it changes the gameplay mechanics and the environment is really cool. Um, and I think it's one of those things where it adds variety to what you're seeing, and it kind of say if you get bored, well, the seasons will change, or you can manually change them, and you know, it's kind of like how Spider-Man 2 was. Like, oh, okay, all right, I played as Miles a bit. I'm going to switch to Peter. Oh, I'm going to switch to Miles. Okay, I'm going to, I beat the game. So beat and platinumed it. So it's like, oh, okay, like, oh, I'm playing at night now. How about I turn it into morning or sunrise or sunset? Like a visual difference. Um, and I like when games are adding stuff like different seasons to change the visuals and all that stuff. And the hair physics is top notch. Um, And I'm rambling on here. I'm not going by a script. I literally just walked here, and I thought this would be a good view. I'm chilling right now, and I'm proud of it. So, yeah. So I think this concludes the video. I'm gonna, I think I'm gonna uh, put some like clips of the game here, and so you can actually see some gameplay. So thanks for watching. I appreciate it. It's 10 minutes long of me just talking in the park um, by myself. Um, and yeah, all right, guys. Have a good week. You know, uh, I can't. Don't worry. Don't worry. The Switch 2 pre-orders will be available at some point. I can't wait to play some Mario Kart World and some Donkey Kong. Finally, a 3D Donkey Kong game, like, since Donkey Kong 64. I didn't really play six. I think I played a little bit of it, but and it's a. These are interesting, exciting, uncertain times. So uh, again, it's a little cold out here, and I'll see you guys next time. Game on, everyone, and have a nice day. Assassins.